So, when last we left our hero... Excuse me! What? Excuse me, I want to do this one. Okay, Steeg, you can do the intro this time. Right. Last time, the boys was doing a death race, and the chimera there with all the humies in it. Well, I don't know they was humies. We'll get to that. The humies was pulling ahead, but the speed boss was pulling ahead too, and they got into it, and it was a proper scrap. But the humies ended up blowing up the speed boss and winning the race at the last minute. But not before two of them was knocked off, and they started a scrap with the rest of the boys. And now we come back to it. All the boys in the middle of the melee with the big giant squig off in the middle too. Who's gonna come out of it? I don't know, but the Daka's always gonna win. For the boys! Wah! Can I take over now? Yeah, you can go back. All right, so
That was amazing. I loved it.
Thank you. So Sam is at the wheel. He's not here right now. So I need one of you guys to tell me, where do you want Sam to take this thing?
Well, the race is technically finished, but maybe...
Finished.
Yeah, we won.
May I suggest at least turning around to give fire support to the two chuckle fucks, aka me and Abel, who fell into the squig-off pit with all the other boys?
Alright, so you just wanted him to turn the camera around. That's
a good suggestion.
Okay, so just as a heads up, the area from here to here, just under the arch, is the gap, which is just a big old pit, gorge, whatever have you, that the Chimera jumped over in order to finish the race. But there was a ramp on the other side. There's no ramp on this side. That being said, the Chimera can do a 90-degree turn. Or actually, can it do a 180-degree? Because it's a... Hang on, I had the... Where's the rules channel for vehicle actions? There it is. Okay, so tactical maneuvering. Right, okay, so it can do that 180-degree turn. So we'll move there. And then turn. Do another move and turn. And do another move. Alright, so it's now at the edge of the gap. And if you have forward-facing the other side of back into the death race. Thaddeus, your turn.
Okay. I'm going to try to enhance the motors and everything, so that way we clear the jump without dying.
You're gonna try and... Oh, okay. You're gonna try and jump it.
Oh yeah, unless we're gonna go down, die, and then go back up.
I mean, the objective of the people on the ground is basically survive, I think, until the other boys, pass through us.
I mean,
and also run away from the squig-off. So I would say just help shoot. You don't need to come here, maybe? Just shoot the guys around us.
So we're just gonna
stay where we are.
Because they are trying to
kill us as they pass us by.
So we're just gonna stay right here and then continue shooting from right this angle?
Yeah, because I also don't think it's a good idea to try and make the jump again, because there's no ramp.
That's fair. Never mind. Let's watch that. Is there any side cannons and las guns I could fire out of?
I don't think anyone's on the heavy bolter right now. That's the forward-facing placement.
Oh! Me turning into a monkey. Oh! I will fire the
heavy bolter's clear.
Neurons fired.
Thaddeus' neurons also fire. Ooh.
I don't know what I can do.
He went Robo-Monkey.
I'll get to you in a second, Jay. Okay, so you're on. So Thaddeus is taking the heavy bolter. What does he want to fire at?
Of course, this. Since that's what we're aiming to shoot, correct?
Of course, what?
What?
The big
missed-
squig.
The big squig.
It's that
okay.
one is like random. It's not exactly going for us. It's just going for whoever's closest. So
Yeah, it's been
it's
targeting
best
biggest
to just
or
shoot
closest.
like any of the orcs if you can, or the orc vehicles.
Okay. I will target the orc vehicle piloting by the orc boss giving Crack a heart attack. So this guy.
Truck. Okay.
Yeah, this guy right here.
Make a ballistic skill test.
Watch me fail. Or not! Wow! I
Let's go.
shot him!
Let's go. 1 degree of success. I think the heavy bolter only has full auto, so I think that's 2 hits.
Nice.
Let me pull up. Let me get damage for you in a second. Where's the chimera damage?
The open edge. And nobody make any jokes about that, please.
I didn't even hear you.
Don't you get a plus 20 from full auto?
Yeah.
He does get a plus 20 from full auto, and there's also the distance
There's
depending
also
on the range of the
size,
bolt.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, look at the distance.
It is. Look at the ruler. So from
Plus, there's
here
also
to here,
size difference because the truck is big.
it's about 63 meters from where I am to the big truck.
And that's less than half, so that should be short range.
Okay.
Yeah.
So plus 30 on top of that?
Plus 30 plus the vehicle difference bonus. The size difference, I mean.
It is a plus 30 for that.
Okay. So
Hey,
that's 3 extra shots, is it?
Yes. So
It's,
you're just getting positives here.
Okay.
I think that would be all of the shots you can do, which is 6.
Let me check a heavy bolter of.
Yeah, the rate of fire is 6, so that would be
Heavy
plus
bolter
20
dash 10.
10?
No, the heavy bolter. It's in the rules reference. In the chimera.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh, okay.
I can't find the chimera's sheet on my own right now.
Yeah, it's in rules references.
I knew it
Heavy
was there, I was
bolter,
trying to
yeah,
find it in
fire
my
rate
stuff.
6, so I got 1 degree success, so that's 2, and then the other 3 degrees is 5. So what would be the thing that's giving me another degree of success is the question, Mr. Crack.
I mean, with 5 degrees, that's already enough for all the 6 shots.
No, it's 4, because of the 3 additional degrees.
Okay, so that would be 20 from auto fire, 10 from.
Oh, I forgot about the auto fire bonus. Yep.
There we go.
I was thinking of the short range bonus, which is a plus 30, right?
No, short range is plus 10.
Plus 10, yeah.
Point blank is 30.
Plus.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the. So 1 degree. Okay, let's do the math. So that's 10 for the short range, right? And
6
20 for
hits.
the.
It's 6 hits.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
roll 60, 10.
Okay.
You win!
Is there? Yeah, there's no bonuses. I'm checking the damage now. So that's 6 hits. So is that 2d10 from each one? My gosh.
No,
It's very mean.
The heavy bolter and the chimera deals different damage. It's 1d10
Ooh.
plus 8.
1d10. Yeah.
Okay.
And 5.
1d10 plus weight, wow.
It's also
let me see.
tearing. I don't remember what it does.
Daring, is
Daring, you roll twice and take the highest.
Yes.
Oh! Sick.
That's 6.
Oh, I rolled them
Oh.
again.
I'm gonna re-roll that first one.
Roll the 1. Okay.
You can always roll and take the highest. So might as well just roll a different set.
Yeah, just do a different set. We can compare.
Okay.
Just compare the order.
Mm-hmm.
Because gotta farm for those 10s.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Farming for those 10s.
I gotta
I
reroll
think-
ballistics again, I believe, right, Mr. DM? Or is
Yes.
it auto crit?
Yes, you re-roll the ballistics. So it looks like for
Nope.
totals we have 84 minus 9 plus 18.
It's not a crit.
I think the only change is the first one.
Yeah, that's the only.
Yeah,
higher
only the
one.
first one changed.
Yeah.
75 plus.
Oh my goodness.
93. 93, and then whatever the crit goes. No crit. Okay, so 93.
Yeah, it's 93 damage.
Jeez.
How much
And
pen
each of
is
those
that?
hits has a 5 pen.
It's 5.
Cinco.
Alright, so 18. It does have armor in the front.
Yeah, you could multiply the resistance a bunch of times and then the penetration a bunch of times.
No, it's by individual.
That's
So
the-
unfortunately, that armor is going to soak all of these shots.
No!
Well darn.
Rip.
That is a hefty armor in the front, though.
Vehicle armor is tough. Yeah.
Vehicle armor is a bitch and a half, yeah.
Alright, so that is your turn. Next up, the truck has left its oil slick slime area here in the
Oil.
middle, and it's gonna try and make a beeline for the finish line. It's going
Yep.
to floor it, as there are no enemies nearby that it can see. Excuse me.
Don't you
Not
think
confused.
we need to move initiative? Oh.
Oh, that's
wait.
right. We were doing initiative differently, so we'll do the vehicle initiative first for the next one. My bad.
Oh, the
then-
initiative is lucky for me. My bad. I'm sorry.
What are you saying?
The only orcs that I see on the initiative right now is 2 dead ones. No, only dead ones on initiative for me, but I don't know why. Just ignore me.
Maybe refresh your page.
Yeah.
So that one's gonna just floor it. He's stuck in the gap right now, so he's gonna get hit by. He's gonna get hit by the Daka storm. Oh, actually, he's on. Drove through the scrap heap. He missed the big red button because it's off now because the race is over. But there's still the rest of the stuff. Does he have the speed to jump the gap though? He floored it. I don't know if he has the speed anymore. To be honest. Next up is the Bikas. It's Bikas. Yes. This Bika is gonna. Oh wait. No. He's not gonna floor it. The race is over. He's gonna try and do a tactical maneuver here. Turn is facing this way. And they're gonna shoot at Abel and the Squigoff. There's a what is that? He's got the big shooter. Because the one with the rocket launch has already been destroyed. He's got the big shooter. He's gonna keep moving this way, actually. Move. Big shooter at Squigoff and small arms at Abel. Will hit just because Squigoff is absolutely enormous.
We can take it.
Squigoff is going to be completely unbothered, however, because there's no way this thing can. There's no way this shot. Yeah, you watch. as the shots start hitting its armor and even its scales, and they just bounce off.
It doesn't
No!
doesn't even
How tough
tickle.
is it?
It doesn't even
Jeez.
tickle.
It's a thick boy.
Yeah, those things don't play. They are titans for the orcs.
And you can see like the howdah on top is while it's empty, it's also just not even bothering here. It's like shaking around as the Squigoth storms around, but strangely empty. Yeah, the truck is gonna fire. All its passengers are gonna fire at Abel. That is-
No.
That looks like 1, 2, 3 hits. Just not gonna. Yeah, the rest of them are too far away.
I guess I'll try to
Oh,
dodge
wait,
one
no.
of those.
Actually, just one might hit because it's a moving vehicle, so I think only one hits.
Okay, I'll try to dodge that one.
Okay. You have it succeeded by 0.2 degrees. Just double check that.
I can dream. I can dream.
A man can dream.
It's easy.
Come on,
Just roll low.
just roll on that. Just roll that one, bro.
Just roll that one. I mean, it's easy.
What
Yeah.
shrimple is that?
No, never mind. Nope. Mm-mm. Nah.
It was not, in fact, as shrimple as that.
I got it. All right.
Abel, let me ask you a question. Have you done any psychic arts on the thing?
What'd you say? Psychic what?
Sorry, my voice is messed up right now. Have you done any of your abilities on it?
On who?
Your psychic powers.
Who's doing what on the who?
Are you using any powers to
Yes.
help you not get shot?
I don't have those. No. I don't have those right now.
Because this thing, auto fire is not really working on this thing. So I'm trying to think if we should do something to it using psychic powers.
I think we just, us, the people on the ground,
Wait,
just try and get away from it as it's distracted with all the other vehicles.
Yeah, I don't think we're fighting that thing. I don't think we're fighting it.
We are not. We cannot take this on.
This is barely Space Marine task. This is more likely a house knight.
Several
you know?
squads of Space Marines kind
Several
of duty.
squads Space Marine or a Titan like a knight.
You can make a common lore war or Xenos orcs to find out more about the Squigoth. But Abel, you are taking 13 wounds to your right arm.
Oh boy! Give me a second. Let me look at my armor.
The pen is, I believe, 0. Yeah, pen is
0 pen. And you said 13.
Yep.
Right arm. Okay, so that's a 5 for my armor, and that's a 6 for my toughness. For a total of 11, I take 2 damage.
All right.
Yeah, 2 damage.
Next is the bikes. They're also gonna try and attack you guys. Some of them are gonna break off and try to attack buggies, though. This one's gonna make just a full 180 point turn, and it's gonna. Can he make that charge? 27. No, he's got an 18 speed. Actually, yeah, we're gonna have 2 break off back for the buggies, but they are gonna have to deal with the oil slick. This one's 2. Oh, actually, he's Abel right there.
No!
I have to make an operate test real quick. These two, they are both moving out of control. Let's see.
Lord, I can't
8.
change.
And 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So one of them is going straight for the Squigoth. The other one is going back the way it came. It's just gonna slam into the Squigoth and immediately crash and die.
Dies of Sigma.
The other one is
Eyes of-
actually going back towards where it was originally coming from.
He said, I'm gonna head out.
This
I
one
can
is
many things, but not that.
This one is going to move towards Crack, make a hit and run maneuver. He's going to take weapon skill minus 10 to you for this, and it's going to make a weapon attack with his axe, with his chain axe. Chop off.
That is against my dodging, correct?
Yeah. So he's got 10. I don't think he hits you. I think he misses. He will break off. Yeah, he just rolled bad. He will break off and just keep moving. Actually, he's gonna keep moving. He's gonna turn.
I am currently chain swordless, so I can't even parry.
You do have to pick up your chainsword still, yeah.
Yep.
This one is gonna charge Abel. Do rinse and repeat, same thing. That will hit, I think.
Fuck.
No. Oh wait, they have to make. Oh, that one has to make a weapon skill test. Actually, the first one goes out of control. He doesn't hit you, and he just goes out of control. So I'll just roll that real quick.
Yeah.
Alright, so he goes this way. But sorry, no, he does miss you too. I double checked, even with the
Oh, let's
charge
go.
bonus. He missed you by 0.2, so he will not
Let's
go out
go.
of control. He will not go out of control, but he will continue moving it through the oil slick and have to make another test, which he then does go out of control. That way, towards Crack, but he will miss him.
Oh boy. I'm gonna get hit again. Well, they're trying to hit me
How's
again.
that orc hatred working out for you?
They're just giving me more reasons to hate him.
Honestly, it's just getting stronger.
Yeah, it's making me stronger.
This truck is gonna move. It's gonna move through the oil slick towards the towards this biker. He has to make a operate test, which he fails. Back here.
Okay. He goes right back.
Goes right back. He goes straight into the Squigoth and explodes.
Oh my god.
As the Squigoth just raises its mighty foot and just crushes the buggy under its mighty weight. The other one will attempt the same, mostly to get out of the Squigoth's way, but mostly also to continue scrapping. Will not make that. He will not make that hit and run charge successfully, but he will get up close. But he doesn't go out of control. Oh, he'd be a little lower than that. Ah, come on. There. Mostly avoiding the oil slick. And that is. Then it would be the Squigoth's turn. It is going to make a charge for the. Let's see. I think it will make a charge for the truck, actually. We'll turn around and barrel down the path towards the truck, intent on crushing it. It is just barely going to miss Abel in its mad dash. You like have to dive to the side in order to avoid its trampling feet as it barrels forward, goring the truck on one mighty tusk and flinging it off the track with a bellowing roar. Now we return to normal initiative for Crack's turn.
Okay.
Boy, oh boy. Okay, so half action. I'm gonna pick up that chainsword because it's it's a chainsword. Can't really lose it. It'll be bad. And as my other half action, I will attempt to just move towards. I guess the bleachers would be the best place to go. Because unless there's like a crater or something nearby to just take cover in and duck.
You are in the Graveyard of Speed. So it's pretty flat right now. Where you are.
The Graveyard of the Speed was like vehicles littered on the ground, wasn't it though?
It was actually, well, it's rough terrain. So there's you could probably actually, you know what? It is rough terrain, so you probably could find a spot to hide in. How safe that would be is not guaranteed, but it is a
Probably
an
better
option.
than being out in the open with a squig off nearby and a bunch of orcs trying to shoot at me.
Sure. So you're gonna just go to ground.
Yeah, like his attempt at hijacking an orc vehicle failed. He's gonna try to survive now so he can kill more orcs later.
Do you have an out of control biker right next to you, by the way? Is that is also?
Oh, that is true. You know what? Hiding is for losers. I'm gonna fucking try and hijack that bike.
If I might make a suggestion.
You know what? I think you're onto something, my friend. Right. Then instead, I will just see this guy careening towards me, and I'm gonna use that opportunity to fucking try and get him out of that bike, preferably through that chainsword I just so happened to have picked up with my other half action.
All right. Make your weapon skill test.
Are there any modifiers to this involved
You
in the
get
situation?
a +10 because he's on a vehicle, so he has some size to him. Actually, well, he has some size to him, but he normally against other vehicles he would have a penalty, but he is out of control, and you are not on a vehicle, so you get a +10.
Nice. By the way, did our fate reset, or are we still at our last fate?
You are still at your current fate.
Bet. Okay.
You
Pray for
reset
me,
your
boys.
fate
Dang
after
it.
this encounter.
Okay. Well, there was an attempt.
Well, attempt there was. All right, so you rev your chainsword and swing it at the biker, but he meets it with his own
An extra-
chopper.
I do have an extra +10 in case that changes things, if he has to like roll to defend or something.
Roll an extra +10 for. Oh,
Hate
because you
orcs.
hate orcs, yeah. That's right, yeah.
If that
Well, if he's not, that would have to be on his turn. Which he already did, so he does not. Yeah, you don't have to worry about that. Andromeda, your turn.
So, I'm a little bit too far out to do anything. What's the plan with the vehicle? Are we going to be moving closer, or?
Last stated plan was the vehicle was going to stay at the finish line on the other side of the gap and take pot shots.
Okay then. Alright, I can't do much right now, so I guess I will try and do a forbidden knowledge roll, forbidden lore, Xenos, on that squig-off thing.
Okay. I'll give you a +10 for this one.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
A 6.
I can read quite a bit to you then, if that's how it's gonna work. So squigoths are very prized possessions among orcs. They happen rarely, and they are this one. They can grow up to rival even the size of a warhound titan, which is one of the largest war machines the Imperium has to offer. It depends. They are often prized by runt herds and war bosses alike, and will often can sometimes be the personal transport of a war boss. Snake bites, squirrels. They make excellent beasts of war, serving as both shock siege machine as well as transport or personnel transport. And provide heavy fire support from their mounted howdah. And from what you can tell, this one isn't even a gargantuan squigoth. There are even bigger ones than this. Let's see.
How did these things get so big?
You've read about ways these things have been killed in battle, and they often take. You do not have the resources at the moment. You do not nearly have the resources at the moment to attempt to kill one of these things. Because Titans usually fight them, Knights could fight them, orbital bombardments could bring them down, or perhaps entire armored companies and siege weapons. So it's basically like a walking castle.
Walls moving castle.
Is there a way to get this thing out of the way? Let me see. Cause I'll tell the group with the Maccabees what she recalls learning about these things. The main thing here is like, how can we? Is there a way to distract it so these two knuckleheads can run away? Because it might just decide, hey, look at this crowd of people over here. I'm going to come right over here and have fun. But that's otherwise my turn.
You would know they are quite bestial and relatively dim-witted as well, and are hard to train or control.
Damn, this is just a tiger in the parking lot here. Yeah, nah, let's just wait for these two to get out of there.
So then Sam.
You're on your own.
Sam doesn't have. Sam's going to be just on the engine, looking for a possible thing to do. Thaddeus already did his thing, so Abel, now you can do your turn. I did that up before.
I think it'd be rather simple, right? I just run.
I just run. Okay.
Run. Yeah.
I cannot hear him.
Neither can I.
I just fucking run, dude. I just run there.
Flee.
I flee. That's a whole 18 meters. I am the run person now. At least that means that shooting me is harder. That's my turn.
All right. You has run. He has the speed boost. Cannot easily be. Cannot easily be shot now. Drummer, Jay, this is you. You are in the Chimera, mounted on. You are currently manning the mounted autocannon on the top of the, in the turret of the Chimera. Actually, you were, yeah, because you were outside. Basically, what Drummer was doing was he had climbed outside on top of the Chimera to fire a deployable catapult that he had collected, and it dropped a bomb on the war boss's kill rig and blew it up. Now you have since climbed back into the Chimera, and now you're in the autocannon. Jay? Oh no.
Yeah, sorry about that.
You're good.
Alright, so what do I do? Alright, I don't know anything about this character. I don't know what to do. All I see is that he's built different.
This character is very simple. He has one job. He shoots.
Alright, I guess that explains the autistic part.
That's crazy. That's crazy wrong for now.
It says quirk autistic, so I guess.
Crazy behavior.
Where is he?
He is in the Chimera. That's the friendly little Imperial tank on the left side of the map.
Alright, so what can I do in the Chimera? Like, is there anything I can shoot with?
You are manning the autocannon turret, so you can basically shoot anything on the map right now.
Alright. I see big fucking target. I see big fucking target over here. Are these people attacking the other two dudes?
All the orcs right now have dissolved into a melee. And they're currently just fighting each other, and your companions. The giant squigoth is trying to kill everything, and it's prioritizing the biggest target first.
Okay, so I'm gonna attack the ones that are attacking my companions.
Okay.
And does he speak or anything? How does he sound like when he speaks? Never mind. I'm like, never mind. He's gonna. My throat hurts. And he's gonna go and just unleash lead on the two guys here, like the two people attacking Clytus. And
okay, so this one.
Yeah.
All right. Roll your ballistic skill test at -10. You can fire at semi-auto or single shot, I believe, with autocannon.
ballistic skill.
Let me check.
Yeah, it is single or burst of 3. If you fire a semi-auto, you get a +10 to your hit, and you get your +10 to your roll, which would cancel out the -10 because they're bikers. Bikers just inherently get a -10.
Where can I roll this on this sheet? I don't know where exactly it is.
So you're at the very top. You're just gonna take the BS skill and roll that.
The very top.
It should be your main characteristic. Like the autocannon is not on your sheet, so we'll just have to do that because it's a vehicle weapon, not one of your personal.
Oh, here,
weapons.
ballistic skills. All right, here you go. Huh?
Ballistic skill, yeah. Sorry.
-10.
It's actually you're currently at +0. I think you. Let me just measure distance to see if you are getting close range. You are in close range, so you're at a +10 right now.
+10. That's not 10. What's
Okay. That is
so-
2 hits.
okay, how do I roll damage?
So damage is 3d10 plus 8. You roll those twice.
Okay. 3d10. That's 23. And 28.
Uh, 23 and 28. Okay. That is definitely going to get through his armor. Your autocannon also has a pen of 6. So his armor is only 18 in the front. So 5 will get through, and then a further 10 will get through. That is enough to kill it. You are able to manage. You managed to. You had 2 pieces of. You managed to blast the orc right off his bike. It turns into a pile of green mist right in front of Crack.
And so he said, whatever his
Emperor.
name, DRM 774269 simply says, "Buy one, get one free," and that's the end of his turn.
Amazing. 10 out of 10.
I love
I think whatever portal sucked drummer through just gave him schizophrenia.
All right, next round. Sam is. Sam is driving. Do you want to, as you guys are observing the changing scene and seeing how the Squigoth is acting, are you sure you want to stay put, or do you want to change, or do you want to try something else? Okay, he's just gonna stay put. Okay. Truck is dead. No more trucks left.
I mean, they could like catch us there. Like, is that a mountain like unpassable? Like, is this thing unpassable?
No.
Okay. So maybe they could like wait here, and then we could just cram ourselves through this thing.
Is that what you want to do?
I mean, I'm not hearing anyone else speak.
I mean, I don't really. I'm trying to think of what ways we, the people who are still stuck on this side, can get out of this situation.
Run.
Other than running, of course, but like, if we just move up, so like towards the bleachers, would it be enough? I mean,
I'm not rolling towards I'm rolling towards this thing here.
Okay.
The rock formation.
Sam is going to back up the Chimera and do a 90-degree turn to move. He's going to just do a tactical maneuver to reposition. Just to do that. I know, I guess he doesn't have to actually move that far, but then he's going to do that. 15 movement.
It will also take the truck out of the Squigoth's vision as well.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, just a very sound of my course of action.
All right. Next up's the bikers. There's
Loves
only
the biker.
There's only 2 bikers left. This one is going to move this way, and then it's going to try a hit and run on this, but he's going to have to deal with the oil slick. He aces that test. He's gonna hit and run this buggy here. Not able to take it down by himself. He's gonna shout at his friend. Boy, help me take this one down.
Shoot your friend.
Currently has its whole crew though, so it's not they're not able to take down this. Actually, wait. You're on this? Yeah, they're not able to take it down this turn, but if they are able to sustain this attack, they can take it down next turn. So they will. This crew will lose one of their guys, basically. The buggy is gonna try and move away. Actually, well, they're just gonna kill one of the bikers. Yeah, I'm expediting the combat between these guys because it's I don't want to.
Yeah, all good, all good.
It's fine.
Next is the Squigoth. It's going to, well, talk about expedite. It's going to charge the buggy and kill that last biker.
Yippee!
Is going to catch Crack in the way though. Crack.
Oh fuck!
You're gonna have to make a dodge.
Oh, no.
test.
Oh no! All right.
Please don't die.
The Emperor protects. Yes,
Like
the
I
Emperor
said,
protects. Holy shit!
Oh my god!
Wow.
Oh.
I mean, jeez, by the skin of your teeth.
All right, you are
Yeah.
you are shunted. Grab your token, move yourself one square out of the way.
Oh. Now, does this mean the bike I was going for? Oh no, there's also this. Wait, what is that?
That's a Gretchen. That came from
Ah.
another vehicle. So that bike this bike is destroyed.
Okay, yeah, it's time for plan R, which is run away.
It is Crack's turn.
Yeah,
To,
so yeah, plan R, running the frick away, because no more vehicles are left, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah. What is my run speed again? Because it's been a while. It is 18. Oh no.
Why is there so many
Okay.
orcs? And
Because
why
we're
there's-
doing a death race.
And why are they so big?
Because they're orcs.
So okay, so
Okay.
the orcs are that big because it's like a crowd of them. It's this is basically like a stadium. So think of these orcs not as each individual, but like it's just a bleachers full of orcs.
Alright, you know what we should do?
They are like
we should
Here.
we should just are we at war with the orcs?
Yes.
Kind
yeah?
of. We want to kill all the orcs eventually, but we're like outmatched, outnumbered, and outgunned. So we're
Well-
doing this piece by piece.
Well, as soon as you guys, I'm thinking, have the car drive into the crowd, crazy taxi
No,
style.
we're
No,
not
then
gonna
it's-
we're at the
take-
finish
uh,
line right now
Yeah.
Oh,
because the race is still technically on. So we're the first ones that crossed the finish line, and we need to stay here so the orcs will recognize that we won.
Right. So the reason they were running this race was to win the position of Warboss's lefty tenant. So they just won. So they basically need to survive long enough
Right.
to get the medal.
Yeah.
Mm.
And with that,
And because we wanted to be silly last session, we pressed a big red button and it summoned this thing, the Squigoth.
yep.
The fuck is a Squigoth?
It's what you're looking at right now.
Andromeda, and it's your turn.
Well, shit. What do I do? Yeah, that thing's still too far away. Trying to think what can I do here?
Excuse me.
Because I could totally use my powers, but I don't want to do that.
You don't want to activate your persona?
Yeah, I don't want to activate my persona right now. Persona? No.
No.
Is there some kind of like Is the crowd all got their eyes on this thing here?
Yeah, the crowd is all watching the Squiggoth. They're shouting and cheering and shooting into the crowd. They're doing all the crazy stuff. They're just having a great time as they continually shout and scream for the Squiggoth like he's the face in a wrestling match or something. And he just won. Like the Squirrel just destroyed
Okay.
the last orc emplacement in there. As you
So
may
we just gotta
recall,
survive more.
the rules for
do
the death race was finish first or don't finish at all.
Okay. Well, is there... this whole thing is an obstacle here, right?
Sort of. I mean, it doesn't. Yeah, this part right here is clear.
Okay. I mean, is there a way where I can direct them the quickest way to run back over here
You
and
could
avoid
put,
notice from the Squiggoth?
maybe you could put like a big rock out of the way or something. I don't know.
No, I can't pick up large rocks.
Damn.
Like I said,
Because unfortunately, telekinesis doesn't allow me to pick up large objects. Kind of sucks, but whatever. Shit. Well, I guess. Because I don't want this thing to get to have its attention directed to us. I want it to keep stomping somewhere over here. So I guess I will just skip my turn for now. I don't really have anything.
Okay. Next is Sam. He's doing his driving. Thaddeus.
Trying to think if I could mess with the car to help with the maneuvering of the vehicle as soon as we get to the edge of the hole. That's our current plan, correct? To go around the hole?
Well,
Going around the hole, yeah.
Okay.
yeah, that's the best thing that can be done right now.
Letting go and seeing that the heavy bolter is not doing great for anything. Especially seeing how that thing is just shrugging off damage. I'm gonna see if I can... that will be a half action to do that, right? Or is that a free action to just drop hands from heavy bolter?
To dismount the heavy bolter, you can do that.
Yeah.
You can do that for free.
Okay. Is it possible for me to roll?
I
Tech
don't know.
to-
That's not really a skill test I know about. Sorry.
No, is it possible for me to roll tech use to commit some tech heresy and allow the maneuvering of the tank to be smoother when we're going around the giant hole?
Sure. Like,
And
so
the
as
canticle of smooth driving.
as it stands, the way 90-degree turns work is you have to move at least your vehicle length before you make a 90-degree turn. Do you wanna
That I could. Go ahead.
reduce that by
Yes.
half? Like, I'll let you reduce it by half. If you succeed a tech use test. Are you gonna use your Are you gonna commune as well?
Yes, I'm listening to the numbers, and I know what they're saying to me.
He knows what
This
they
totally
mean.
isn't going to backfire, and I'm going to become some kind of apostle of. I'm trying to remember his name.
And the canticle of smoothness in driving.
I'm trying to remember the freaking dude who's trying to become a chaos god of technology.
Fuck, I forgot his name too.
I'll think of it in a second.
Vashtor. I'm totally
Yeah,
not
yeah.
just going to become a disciple of Vashtor. Totally not. This totally won't backfire as I continue to use this ability.
Note,
There's
note,
a
Not
there's
going to
a
happen.
note to
there's another
editor.
chaos god.
Note to editor. He's talking out of character here.
Yes, of course. Oh my
No
god!
Predator. He's talking in character, actually. Just muttering to himself.
This,
I think I still succeed by 0.4 degrees, even though I rolled 100.
Yeah, you succeed.
Yeah?
Wild.
wow.
Society.
The
The
numbers
power
don't
of
lie.
min-maxing. Let's fucking go.
Humana. He's like,
So-
humana.
So
Sorry.
for the next, I don't know,
I got
roll a d10.
shot at this.
We roll D10. Yes, sir. Going to.
Sir.
Ooh! 10.
All right, for the next 10 rounds, you have a half vehicle length for turn speed.
Oh my gosh!
I'll ask you to keep track of that one for me.
It's truly a blessing from the Vashtor. I'm not even gonna say the ominous eye at this point.
My goodness. Okay, so next, truck's dead. We can remove that. Bikers are dead. Buggies are dead. Next is Abel. You run.
Done.
Next is drummer.
Done.
Next is
Drummer.
Jay.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't know what drummer was. I'm like, huh?
Yeah. DRM 774-269.
Who am I supposed to take aim at? Who do you guys want me to take aim at, really?
Can you even aggressive fire the squig off? Is it like vulnerable to that? Or is it immune?
I don't think so, bro. Look at
Only
that.
only one way to find out. And I shoot the Quigoth.
Squiggoth. All right. Roll your ballistic skill test at plus. You know what? You cannot miss. So it's so big it cannot be missed. So just roll
I mean, it's suppressing
three your damages.
3. All right. Okay.
So is it suppressive fire or is it normal?
I'll ask. Do you want to fire single shot or semi-auto?
Semi-auto.
Okay. Roll 3 sets of 3d10 plus 8.
All right. 1, 2, 3. All right. So that is 18, 19, 18, 29, and 28. 18, 29, and 28.
Okay.
You
check.
get 2 10s though there.
Yeah,
Those are
I got
10s?
2 10s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make another ballistic skill test.
All
Wait,
right.
no, you can't miss those. I'm sorry. So pop the 10s.
Roll
What
2d.
Roll another.
Roll the 2d10.
Yeah, roll 2d10.
Another 10.
Oh,
Pop that 10.
oh,
Okay. Okay.
oh god, big damage. Big damage, let's go.
Okay.
So
So it becomes 18, 39.
Calculator.
40. That might get through. Let me check.
Calculating.
Where is... There it is.
Calculaster.
Oh, shoot. Okay. That is
So that sounds like it got through.
28. Yeah, that got through. So 28. Yeah, because pen is 6, so that will get reduced that, so it becomes 16, becomes 22. Yeah. Oh, all right. So the first shot bounces. It just hits armor plating and just gone. No good. The second shot punches through the toughness of its hide in its arm, and blasts into it, doing. Jeez, I did not expect to actually. 18 damage. Next shot does 18. Oh, that's it. It's +1. Wow, pretty good shot. 2 good shots in its foreleg. Definitely have its attention. Blood starts to flow freely down it. It looks pretty hurt by that, though it has a lot. It's definitely got a lot more in it. But it roars and turns towards the chimera, looking at the gap.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Wait. I have a question. How big is the gap compared to the size of the Squigoth?
The Squigoth would have to jump over the gap
Guys,
or go around.
I don't think it's gonna be smart enough to go around, nor do I think it's going to be, well, agile enough to jump it, because it's a giant kaiju thing.
It's. I don't. Elephants can't jump, right?
elephants
They
can't jump.
Can't really do it, because they're so friggin' heavy, they're just gonna break something.
Elephants are unable to jump, basically.
You
Yeah.
do get a big old roar out of it, though. As it turns towards you, I'm gonna ask that everyone make a fear test at -10.
Oh, my favorite.
Is it now? Now you have its attention.
Oh, here we go again, boys.
Correct.
Love to see it.
Fails.
You love to
Including
see
the
it.
people in the tank, right?
Everyone.
Uh,
Come
So-
on,
So Jay, a
Spark.
fear
There-
test is make a willpower test at -10. Though I think Drummer might have some sort of thing to help with that.
Oh, blessed be
Oh,
the
it's minus
Omnissiah.
4 degrees of success. Oh, boy.
You mean failure?
Oh my
He's
god.
got a
Unshakable faith.
Unshakable Faith, Nerves of Steel,
Unshakable faith, you roll
True
twice.
Grit, maybe?
Unshakable faith, you roll twice.
Okay.
Nerves of Steel, I believe, is for pinning. We can look it up. I can look it up in a second.
That makes sense to me. Imagine one of them is like a +10 against fear. That's what I'm saying.
Nerves of Steel. Yeah. Nerves of Steel is for pinning. Unshakable faith is for fear. So, yeah.
There's True Grit.
True Grit, I believe that's for not getting knocked out by, like, stamina damage.
No, that's Iron Jaw. Oh, maybe it is. Check.
True Grit is the name, right?
Yes.
Let me see.
Let me check.
So toughness 40, True Grit. You're able to shrug off wounds that will fail less remain whenever you suffer critical damage. Have the half the result running up.
Okay. Okay. So Thaddeus. So Able fails. Crack fails.
Oh, I succeed. I have Unshakable faith. I roll twice.
That's right.
We rolled to a
We
1.
still need rolls from Andromedan and DRM 77469.
Yeah.
Drummer, as some call him.
Drumir.
I'll roll for Sam.
Samuel.
Samuel. As. Iron Jaw,
Samuel.
target. Crack shot. His inquiry. He does not have anything for. I do not see anything here for. Unshakable Faith. Okay. We will make a regular willpower test. Fails. That's bad.
Ooh.
That's the drive.
Ow.
Uh,
Does he have a fate point?
Did he have a fate point? I don't know. Let me check his little token over here. You did not.
Oh,
Okay, so. Oh, I'm gonna help
shock
you out.
table.
I'm gonna help you out here, drummer.
Can we get much higher?
Height,
So high.
oh no, -9 degrees.
-9 degrees. I don't
Don't
believe.
shake
So
the
what
boat.
that means is if you have a fate point, you can spend it then in order to pass.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you have a fate point or not.
I'll check.
Check
Check his
sheet.
token.
If it has a bar under the thing, he can use it.
His tokens. Yeah.
It might not be
Oh.
up to date.
Uh,
But okay, so shock table. Crack, what was your?
I got 4 degrees of 4 whole degrees of success. Sorry, fail. Minus degrees of success. So degrees of failure.
Okay,
should
roll
say.
a d100.
Yep. D100 plus 40.
Mhm.
Oh
Nice.
dear.
oh my god.
When it comes to character, he must flee the source of fear.
Oh, you were doing that already.
Yep.
Flee harder.
Okay, flee
I must.
harder. He says. Who's next?
Flee more. More flee.
Thaddeus is blessedly okay. Abel is okay. Andromedan, roll a d100, please.
She did. Oh yeah, she's not here.
Oh.
She BRB'd.
Okay, so I'll do it. Da, da, da. Rush 20. Also 90.
Oh my god.
She also must flee her source of fear. She's in a vehicle though, so she's gonna
Can't
start.
do much.
That is a panic gripped screaming from the back of the vehicle. Must go faster, as she says. Who's next?
That be the driver.
Sam. Sam fell by 6 degrees.
Yep. Yippee.
10.
Yippee.
He faints, dead away.
Faint. Oh gosh.
Oh boy,
Oh,
there goes the
no.
driver.
3 rounds. He's out.
Okay.
And
Well, Thaddeus is not unconscious, so he could just pull him out of, do the driving himself. At least he's next to the driving thing because he's jerry rigging it.
I'm jurying it.
indeed. Crack, on your turn, you have to flee.
Oh my! That really
Run,
changes
run,
my
run,
plans,
run,
doesn't
run,
it?
Run.
Okay, I'm gonna full move, run right here. I kept wrong friggin' measurement tool. Let's see. There we go. Full move. I'm like clambering over the rocks, avoiding the giant friggin' bleachers full of orcs, just moving through the rocks, hoping it's like enough of an obstacle to put between myself and this gargantuan squig kaiju.
Just in full scramble mode, getting away from this thing.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, I also gained 1d5 insanity points. Of
My
course, let's
sanity!
go. 1.
Trauma moment?
Oh yeah, you
Oh
do.
gosh, 38 insanity.
You
My
gain
goodness.
sanity. What's it?
2 points away.
That means Andromedan also
I'm
gains
too away.
1d5 insanity. Yeah, we'll just.
Oh yeah, Eli would have taken that 1d5.
We got
Wait, no.
1d5.
Does he takes 1d5 or 1d10?
I'll roll for him.
He gets.
He gets
D5?
3. He gets 3 insanity. No, that's 4. Yeah. Yeah, I guess 7, 8 is 4. Sam. Change. There it is. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's hurting for insanity.
Did he breach a threshold?
No, sanest man on the planet here. Okay. I'll ask Andromeda to roll when she gets back. For now, it is Andromeda's turn. She's not here. It's Sam's. He's asleep. It is Thaddeus' turn.
I could argue that Andromeda, in her desperation, could pull Sam out of the seat like.
But
Thaddeus.
we don't know what
Not
her
with this-
results are.
Not with his trauma. Her
'cause she's not
result.
here.
Her result was fleeing, so she can take no other action to do so. So if
Oh.
they actually,
You can take half
the way
actions
it
if she can't flee.
states- Yeah, she can make a half action, which means she can open the door to the back and flee out the back. Just on foot. Because I mean, the chimera is not moving.
Yeah.
It's not moving. It's just at its cruising speed, so it would coast. It's it coasts into a rock.
Oh, goodness.
What are you gonna do, Crack?
I don't know. It's.
Oh
you,
man, I
Thaddeus.
wonder what I'm gonna do.
It's you,
Oh,
Thaddeus.
because. Oh, okay.
Crack already ran.
Oh.
Which,
Can
by the
I-
way, before
So
before you act, the Vox boss on the squawk box coming over your Vox, shouts, "Oi! What's all these humans doing on the field? That one's running away! Get 'em, boys! We gotta ask 'em
fuck.
something."
Oh no.
No.
They need to come on back. We gotta
I
see
need-
Rustclaw.
there's
Rustclaw
no-
won the race. We need to interview Rustclaw. Come onto the stage.
I am so sad I don't have the deceive skill, nor can I ever obtain it.
Will the real Rustclaw please stand up?
I'm too much of a nerd to talk to people. No! He says over like the entire tank's box.
Speaking of the tanks, Fox.
Wait, wait, guys. We do have one thing. We have one green skin in the Chimera. Remember?
That's true.
Oh,
The little grot that we got because he was being our guide.
Skaggits is in the back of the Chimera, quivering in fear.
If anything,
Or
he
sorry.
can be the real Rustclaw.
you understand
for us.
Zaggits, his name is. My bad.
You
His name is what?
Zaggits.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. I misheard that.
Does he look like what's his name?
Does he
Not
look
Family
like?
Matters.
Family Matters. What?
Oh. No, I'm trying to remember a '90s family sitcom. Oh,
Full House.
Full House. Thank you. Does he look like freaking? Let me try to remember. What was the name of the guy who was played by
Like what?
Bob Saget?
Oh yeah.
Bob Saget. What does Bob Saget look like?
He looks like a dude with glasses and
Looks like a
He
guy.
played Danny Tanner. He played Danny Tanner in Full House.
Do you want me to Photoshop Bob Saget, but with green and with a big nose?
That would be amazing. But that's
he
up to
already.
you.
Well, he is Jewish, so you don't even have to Photoshop the big nose.
Oh
but,
my gosh! Stop.
Jeez.
well, he was.
I know.
Okay, 90s Full House, Bob Saget. All right, I'll do this. I'll do this in another window.
Okay. So he looks towards Saget and he says, "You, seen us." Tell them not to fire on any of our people, or I will turn your brain into a jar. How about that?
How am I supposed to tell them?
I don't speak orc, do you?
I speak orc.
Then tell them to not kill us.
But how?
Use your small orc charm.
Child.
You're both screaming at each other, and Andromeda is just screaming. Make a command test
Oh,
with a plus 20.
Ooh. Hold on to your butts, fellas.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Okay.
Harrow's not here.
He scrambles past you, fiddles with the Vox, juggling it in his hand a few times as he picks up the speech box section and pushes the button with his whole hand.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Those are our boys!
To which the Vox boss, over his squawk box, loudly asks, wait, is that, who is this?
Who is this?
What?
Guys,
What
this
the
is a
fuck?
great
What the fuck?
plan,
What the
I
fuck? I should
swear.
kick your fucking ass. Who is this?
Who's talking? Rustclaw? You tell me this your voice? Zagatz is looking to Thaddeus in this moment.
Could I amplify the voice module to make it sound like he has a deeper voice with a tech use test?
Not this turn. That would be a full action. I swear I said Zagatz. I said Skagatz the first time. I said Zagatz the second time. There's no F.
There are no accidents, only memes in my experience, young man.
Okay, so we're
though
totally
we're the
just
same
gonna
age.
have this guy
So
basically weaken at Bernie's fucking Rustclaw.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So that will be Thaddeus's turn.
Yes.
All right. We'll come back to that. Abel, your turn.
With my mastered brain that tells me that I don't need to run away from this beast out of primeval fear, I will run away from this beast because my reptile brain wants survival.
Oh my fucking
I'm
god!
gonna run away from it, but not out of fear.
Out of reptile brain necessity, yeah.
All right.
Yes.
I thought fear was basically telling you to survive as a survival response. What are you talking about?
This is a logical response. The big thing is going to squish me, therefore I must not be here.
Therefore, I must attempt not to die.
All right, Abel.
Exactly.
You are at the very edge of the gap. If you don't want to move there, like I haven't actually fully shown this.
Yeah, can you mark the gap?
Am I not? Hang on. Am I not broadcasting to others?
I am tip the toe.
I see it. I see the line.
I see the line.
I'll just put the thing from the.
Can you draw like a
Double
big
click.
square?
It was on the GM layer. I'll move it to the map layer.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
The very tippy toe of the edge.
Yep.
All right.
It's a good thing you noticed it before falling.
So true. It's good that I have my mental capacities, right? But that's my turn.
Well, yeah, like if there's a non-zero chance I wouldn't have noticed that gap if I had this
Yeah.
empty.
Is
your
that an
side.
albino orc?
Where?
Where?
Is Abel an albino orc? Is that what you're asking me?
Yeah.
No, he's a human.
I know. Andromeda, I see you're in chat. Your mom's over your shoulder.
Like, he is 7 feet tall, but he's human.
Do
I think he's actually 6'5" or something.
That's pretty tall for a orc. I mean, that's pretty tall for a human.
that is
Sounds a
Oh
bit
yeah.
he's right,
orcish, you know?
you're right up there with Yao Ming.
But believe me, there's many humans who are tall. For instance, Droma is just 7 feet tall.
Oh, it says 6.5.
Oh,
Still pretty tall.
I remember that was just a little bit shorter than drummer, so I'm probably 6'4". Let me put a 2.
Okay, he's 6'6". He's 6'6". Yeah.
I need to translate this to feet because it's in meters for me.
All right, so I was gonna be like a shitter, but like I'm pretty. Can I shoot?
Oh,
Yeah, can I shoot the Quegoth again, or am I still afraid?
you're afraid.
What did you get again?
Something with success with negative degrees. I don't know. I can't tell where the fate points are. I don't know where's my token.
Oh, your token's actually not in the this is your token here. Can I broadcast?
No, he is actually 7 feet tall. Yeah.
Let's see, so you have fate points. You have 3 total fate points actually. I guess
Yeah, I'll just burn that one.
All right, so you have. All
Uh, you mean use?
right, you can. You eat. I know what he means.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
you
used
succeed.
one.
You succeed, so you can act normally.
Yeah. Yep.
Hold on, be right back. I got my hands are itchy. I just gotta use some lotion real quick.
Okay.
Sus.
I have eczema. Okay, I don't know why. It's on my right hand.
Display lag.
It's quite common.
Jaking it.
But like height wise in the Imperium there are very short people and very tall people. Especially when you add mutations into the mix.
What if I just put a seed inside of me? Would it make me grow bigger?
Put a what now?
A gene seed.
It would make you grow.
It's a little too late for
Oh.
that.
You're a little too old, yeah. You would just have a very
Okay,
painful
I'm sorry.
You're good.
Stressful.
Oh, she's here.
We'll get to you in just a second. Andromedan, it's drummer's taking his turn.
Yeah.
Just because.
It's still Gilliman's turn.
Oh, sorry.
Who?
No, he.
Oh, no, I
he ran. I just forgot to.
I ran, that's all I did. That's all I did.
Alright,
I just ran.
I'm just gonna shoot this thing again.
Okay.
What'd they roll? Like
Just
just 3d10?
Roll a d100 just for to see where you hit it, because it's got like basically its size is so big that it would add plus
100.
90 to
Oh
your-
my god, dude.
Okay, so that
Its
means
head.
what that means for hit
Cranium.
area is that the first
His
hit
head.
will hit its head.
Cranium.
At least for the first hit will hit its head.
Alright.
Could it be eye?
Now roll your 3d10 plus 8.
Could it be a soft
So
tissue?
it's multiple, right?
Yes. 3
They follow a sequence, so
So
just gotta
okay.
find the table again.
19. That's
it is.
27.
Damn.
18. 19.
19. I don't think that perforates, does it?
So 2 heads, 1 arm.
Alright. So Squigoth has armor all 12. Okay, so it doesn't matter. I mean, it matters. Okay. So it's 27, 18, 19?
Uh-huh.
The so, 22. So it'll soak the last 2 shots. The first one, 27, 5 will get through. 5 damage.
Headshot.
Right to his noggin. You get the big hit indicator, not just the normal hit indicator.
It's the yellow hit mark.
You get
So it's a crit.
No,
I'm getting that.
unfortunately,
Nah.
no.
No.
But okay. So next is Andromeda.
Okay, can you tell me what's going on right now?
Right. So the Skrigoth turned its attention on the Chimera, proccing its fear aura to basically go off on everyone. And so you saw it, you failed your test, right? What you rolled was you have to flee the source of your panic. This compounding with the fact that Sam also failed his test, fainting dead away from this source in the driver's seat. So he is now coasted to a stop into this rock right here. So the Chimera has now stopped moving, and you have to flee. So I will give you the option. You can either remain hidden in the Chimera, and I'd say, because this goes counter to the roll, to the trauma roll, you can suffer another 1d5 insanity, or you can flee the Chimera and continue fleeing on foot. By dropping the back door entrance.
But if I leave, then I trigger my trauma.
Well, no. If you leave, you're continuing the trauma test. You just be panicking normally.
Oh.
I'm giving you the option to stay inside.
Okay. Because... And is everyone else out?
No. So the other thing that happened was Thaddeus is acting normally because he's a mechanicus brained Chad, and he's now commanded the Gretchen that is also in the Chimera with you to tell the Stieg Davari loudmouth Vox boss to not shoot your companions outside. And Stieg is currently confused because to his ears, he just heard a Gretchen come over the sound speaker, and he's asking who it is, because he's still working under the impression that Rustclaw is in the tank. So that has nothing to do with with your action, but that is what you missed.
Okay. Well, I'll settle this with a coin flip. If she's gonna try and be rational, and yeah, because I just remembered I have unshakable faith, but never mind. It's too late.
Oh. No, you can go ahead and reroll.
So I'll do a coin.
Go ahead.
Okay.
You need 56 as your target.
Well, that is exactly my willpower.
No, there should be a minus 10 on this, actually. So 60, 46 should be your target.
Should just roll an 8.
Hey,
Okay.
all right. You act normally. You don't suffer those insanity points. You're good. You can act completely normal.
Oh my god.
You're back.
'Cause you know how much insanity points I have.
I have a vague idea.
You're just going a little cuckoo-y now. You're fine. You're fine, girl.
This is driving her nuts to look outside and see what's going on, and then the safety of the steel, and Sam is passed out, and there's orcs everywhere, and this thing is looking at us, and anyway, so
You want me to perform a lobotomy on you so you don't have to remember these things?
no.
Jonas!
You should lobotomize yourself now.
Shit. Okay, now what am I actually gonna do though? Try to help Sam? Let me see.
Sam is
Oh,
out.
God. He's passed out? For how long?
3 rounds.
Oh, jeez.
2 more
Can
rounds.
I slap him awake?
Not this kind. He's out cold.
Okay.
Oh,
Does
also, I
anyone
forgot.
else have the drive skill in this tank?
Thaddeus, believe.
This is interesting.
I think Thaddeus has it.
Because this is no spacecraft, so I can't really pilot that.
Thaddeus, do you have a operate or drive skill?
No, I just have pilot.
Good character who had it.
No, I was asking Thaddeus. But he's muted, so he can't
Okay.
answer me.
No.
Well, I can do this.
Maybe
I
she
can
could.
do inspiring aura if that thing tries
Maybe-
to fear bomb us again.
Maybe you can use medicine to shove smelling salts on.
I cannot hear you.
Maybe you could use medicine to shove smelling salts on fucking Sam's face.
Oh, do we have that though? Because I have my medikit. And I've got stims.
I mean, what do you say, Ember?
I'd say yeah. You can make a test.
Maybe he takes more insanity for that. I don't know.
No, it wouldn't
Sure,
be. It
I
wouldn't be
will
insanity for
attempt a Medicaid test.
Sure. All right.
With my medikit. So that's plus 20 to the test.
I'm back. Are you performing a lobotomy on yourself?
No. Hang
What
on.
the hell is this? Oh, goodness.
Oh, that-
gracious
wait, we
me.
talked
I'm
about
not
this.
going to-
Thaddeus,
Hey.
let me finish her. Let her finish her turn real quick, and then we can. Sorry, I don't want.
No, I was going to tell her about the
Wait,
negative
what
fate
do I
thing.
have left? I can't fail with the Medicaid. I don't want to do that to Sam again. I want to. I want to
still have
use
any
my
fate points?
Fate point. Yeah, let me use my fate point to bump that up.
All right.
Don't forget your Voidborn.
Okay. So you succeed. So,
And then let me just roll the die 10.
you managed to grab
Nope.
the. Wait, die 10 for what?
Void burn. If you use your fate point, you can try and get it back.
Oh, right.
If
Sorry.
you roll a 9.
Sorry. I thought you were rolling for insanity for some reason. Never mind, you're good. Okay. So you scramble to the front of the Chimera, and you see Sam has slumped in his chair, leaning on the control stick of the Chimera, and you break out your medikit, and you rummage through it for a second, and you pull out the necessary ingredients. It's like a foul-smelling, stinging medicine that, and you wave it under his nose, and he jerks awake. He's like, "Oh, what happened? Is it still after us?"
Sam, wake up! Slap him! Wake up! Wake up! Get back to the driving!
Right, driving.
It's looking
Okay.
at us.
Rock in front of us. Oh, we're stopped. Okay, I'm throwing it in reverse. On his turn, he will.
Wait for me! You'd hear on the comm beat, probably.
I like to think that all of us are.
To a thunderous. In the crowd, the Squigoth is going to continue its pursuit of the Chimera. It's going to try and run through the archway.
Oh,
my gosh,
oh no,
this
is
thing
they blown away?
This thing is actually crazy in speed. It's going to make a full move of 28.
Oh.
I'm going to run that
It's fast.
down to 27. Moved there. Stomping on the kill rig as he passes by, as he's just going to make his way around. Just making the kaiju roar as it zeroes in on its target. Next round. The Vox Hail jingles. It's currently in Zagat's hand, and he looks at it like, eh? But it starts to squawk over another frequency than the loudspeaker, and you hear incoming the calm, controlled, professional voice of the operators at the storm house.
Oh no!
All right, Team Epitome, this is Stormhouse. We are seeing multiple void ships make landfall near your estimated position. Friendlies. We read 3 Tetrarch heavy landers identifying as the 72nd Penal Legion, one of which is coming down near the crop dunes. Be advised, friendlies in the vicinity, over.
Oh goodness.
Are we saved? We're saved, right?
Abel, you are still alive, so you will get a... I will give you an intelligence test here. For free.
But Abel's not in the thing.
Oh, we didn't hear that. Ah, yes, that's true.
Oh.
Okay, never mind.
God damn
I'm
it.
so sorry, guys.
Thank you for reminding me. All right, so next turn. Crack.
Still, Thaddeus is alive, so if that helps.
Thaddeus is alive, but he wouldn't necessarily put what I'm offering together.
Okay. Crack is gonna continue his runs like, wait for me! Do not leave me behind of these green skins! That monster! And that's my turn! I've run a little more!
Alright. You do be running.
I think it's gonna take me like 2 more turns to get there.
Andromedan, your turn.
Andromedan hears this and she's like, what does that mean? Are we saved? Are they going to destroy that thing? She doesn't know what that is. Actually, maybe can I do like some sort of test to figure out what is about to happen?
Yes, you can make either Common Lower War or Imperium.
I have Common Lore Imperium. Let's try that. Okay, maybe not.
You never heard of this particular designation? You don't know you've never heard of these particular craft? You just heard that there was friendlies, but like that was kind of the only word that stuck. That and I mean the Stormhouse, calling you like you're familiar with those guys.
Okay, that's my turn. She's just sitting there, confused and a little frazzled, panicked, whatever you may call it.
Sam is going to take advantage of the half speed to turn to make a really tight turn in the Chimera and back it up as he is starting to drive back towards Crack.
Back it up.
Someone back there! Open the back door!
Back it up.
12 there.
I'll do it.
Open the back door. Let him in.
Back it up. Back it up.
Thaddeus, your turn. Zagat's looks up at you like,
What's the penalty? What do I tell the boss? Do I tell him what they just said over the radio?
Calm yourself, you filthy Xenon! I will talk with the Xenon Legion, and you will talk with the orcs. Just give me a moment to mess with the box. Give me a moment.
And I will go over to the box, and it's just the contrast between voice. I will go over to the box and make sure the voice emitter is deeper.
okay.
That way he sounds more like an orc and not like a Gretchen.
Alright, you're gonna fuck with the pitch settings, okay?
Yes.
Make a
You really
tech use
are
test.
the Emperor's strongest soldiers. Fighting toughest battles.
This would be... Would this be a half action or a full action?
This would be a full action.
Okay, so I can't do the craft thing, so that's fine. I still get 2 degrees of success. Yippee!
Well, you can do that as you can do that once as a free action, can't you?
Oh, I thought it was a half action. Yeah, it's a half action.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, that's why I asked about that. But that's fine. Let's still succeed.
Okay.
Yippee.
All right. Yeah. So you mess with the Vox unit in the Chimera, and manage to get the settings twisted, and so you're pretty sure you got it to a point where any voice coming out of this vehicle is now much deeper and more intimidating. So Zag looks to you now, and he says, "And I'll give you this one for free."
So what do you want me to say?
Tell them not to fire upon the stinking humans.
He said,
Okay, got it.
Crack, Abel, you hear emitting from the Chimera's loudspeakers. Oh, don't fire at the enemies! They're sneaking enemies! Like that!
Couldn't even understand that.
Okay, let me try again. I'm trying to figure out what would
I think Discord just
I'm
didn't
just
like
gonna go full different. Take two. Oh, don't fire at the stinking humans. Like that one, boss. Which Stieg says, "Oh, that sounds a bit more like Rush Claw. Yeah, all right."
Oh my gosh.
Oh, your turn.
Oh god. We are the Emperor. Actually, no, not the strongest soldiers. We're the silliest soldiers the Emperor has.
Yes. We're fighting his toughest battles.
Yes.
Okay, so you're running up to the edge of the Chimera then, okay?
I guess I can't like open the door. Can I?
No, running is a full action, so you can get there, but it would take you still have to use at least a half action. Someone has to use a half action to open the door.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe they can have an action open the door and have an action pull me in.
Drummer, can you open the door?
Drummer, you're on.
Open the door!
Drummer's still on the auto turret. Or the auto cannon.
Okay, go down to open the door.
Jay, are you there?
Jay?
Here, yeah, I'm here. Baba Booey! Shoot.
Okay.
Wait, can you open the door for us? Because we're trying to get into the Chimera, please.
Oh, you mean all right? So I got it. I'm shooting the thing. All right, open the door.
We're on foot. You guys are in a vehicle. We don't want to get trampled.
Get on
Please.
top.
Fucking on what? I don't have the actions.
Climb up. All right, open. He opens the door.
Oh, thank you.
You dismount the auto turret and you go and slap the door open. It starts to slowly drop, and you can see Crack running full speed at you, panic-stricken on his face. Abel's right in front of him, right at the exit of the door. He will jump in on his next turn. The squig off on its turn is going to move under the archway. But it's too tall for the archway, and it's going to just destroy the entire arch. It's doing a full move as it just destroys the scenery around it. It sees you guys there, lets out a bellow once again, but it is currently stopped at the edge of the gap. A dug gap, I should say.
Please fall.
It's turn Crack.
Alright, so you see that Chimera? I'm jumping in.
Alright. You jump into Chimera.
I jump in the Chimera. Would it be considered safety enough for me to be able to roll willpower again to try and snap
how
out.
long does that how long does that last? Is it
It is until I reach, until I'm like. Actually, let me check the wording specifically.
it's fast again, right?
Once
out of
away from the danger, you must successfully snap out of it to regain control.
No, you are not away from the danger.
Okay, cool. Yeah, this is just like holding his chain sword as if it's like some like comfort teddy.
Andromedan, your turn.
She might have got kidnapped again. There she is.
Excuse me.
Okay. Inspiring aura time. Let's not get feared again, guys.
What was that?
Inspiring aura time. Let's not get feared again, guys.
Thank you. You are a kind soul.
Okay.
I'll do psi rating 2 for this one. It's a threshold of 6, so actually no. Psi rating 3, it's a threshold of 6. That shouldn't be too bad, right? For just a threshold of 6. Psi rating 2 is fine.
I think it would just.
Okay, yeah, obviously. So no 9s. So you get plus 20 to tests to resist fear and pinning.
I believe you could have just do Psi 1 because your bonus is plus 6.
What did you say?
You could use just 1 because your bonus is plus 6.
Yeah, I know, but
I don't
it's those
think
cases where I hate rolling one stuff. I want to guarantee it.
no, you have a guarantee both on that one.
Regardless, it was a success, and no psychic phenomenon. So you managed to. All right, so you are shining with the Emperor's light, ready to inspire all those around you. Even Zagat's is affected. I was gonna say he was gonna make a fear test, but now I'll just say he doesn't. Okay, so next is Sam. He's gonna hold his action until Abel is inside the Chimera, and then he's gonna speak. He's gonna actually. He's gonna speed off.
Action with an action, yeah.
Actually, what do you guys want to do? You want to speed off? Too many. I think too many of you are feared to have this. He's just gonna speed off.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
get
just.
out of here!
Once Abel is here, it's best to just fucking leave.
Yeah.
Until the orcs figure out what the heck to do with their now out of control Squigov.
Yeah. Could Thaddeus just pull me in?
It is Thaddeus' turn.
Okay, I'm going to contact the penal legions, that way they don't fire on the tank!
Okay.
Could I, do I have, Common Lord Period card? Let me check if I put a star next to that. I have to check if, oh no, I do have it. Okay, I do have it now. I do have Common Lord Imperial Guard. Can I roll that to tell them what to do in, like, protocol speak? And how it's danger close?
There's no. Okay. You can. I'll give you the. Go ahead and make Common Law Imperial Guard. Go ahead. This will be to be like. Do you know the proper Fox channels to use?
Yippee!
You know the Prophet Box channels you, so you can get into contact with them.
Baby boo baba boo boo.
So you will get in contact with the pilot, or one of the comms officers or Vox
You
officers
go
on the Tetrarch landers. So this is 72nd Tetrarch Land Gamma. What can I do for you? Who am I speaking to?
This is Tech Adept Thaddeus Tonitrus.
I forget what are we called again. What character? It's Fireteam Epitome. Of Lord Inquisitor. I forget what's the Lord Inquisitor's name. Lord Inquisitor Reynolds retinue.
An inquisitory officer. I hear you loud and clear.
We are warning you not to fire on our tank. We are on a priority mission as of. I list the Imperial date.
Okay.
We are in a Chimera tank designated, and then I say the designation of the tank.
Don't forget to mention it's a little orky right now.
It's gross.
And it looks like a blatant sign of Tech Heresy.
Noted. Tech Heresy?
I will destroy this thing when I have the chance, but I do not have the chance now.
Understood. Very well. Also, we are advised, just repeating to make sure I understand, do not fire at the tank surrounded that looks like Tech Heresy, as it will be destroyed later by authorization of the Inquisition.
Yes.
Can you send your approximate location?
I said it by approximate location.
Oh, that'll be part of this turn, yeah. Be advised, we are in the area. Do you need assistance?
It looks to the rest. Yes!
Understood.
No. Okay. I was gonna suggest to not have them fire upon the orcs we're trying to, manipulate.
Manipulation.
Is it our objective to kill all of them?
Yes, we were trying to use these guys to get to the boss, to then mark the boss for assassination.
Do not fire. Actually, just avoid our position entirely and ignore the orcs. We have a priority mission, as I have said.
Ignore the orcs. Designation priority mission Inquisition. Got it. All right. Understood. Arvis Landers will not deploy to your area.
Stand by, man.
There will be no backup. Understood.
Yes.
Out.
Thank you.
70-second out.
Thank you. Squad Epitome out.
All right.
I
Let me in.
click the box.
Oh.
Yeah.
Abel, your turn.
I get in. I close the fucking door.
Good. Good.
Okay.
I get in and I close the fucking door.
All right. Everyone is inside. The door is closed. Drummer's turn.
Oh, then goes the half action reaction thing.
What about your reaction? Oh,
Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah, half action, he reaction.
Sam will move the vehicle tactical speed. Hang on.
That radio operator, that Vox operator from the lander just heard like Thaddeus and like robotic speech, but orky somehow because he.
Oh my god!
Remember,
Oh my gosh!
Vox is
Your voice was disgusting.
Yeah.
I must sound so monstrous to him.
Give me your
Yeah.
best. Give me your best pitch down voice of just I don't know. Just
This is Squad Epitome of this is Fireteam Epitome of Lord Inquisitor Reynolds' retinue.
Big fella.
The good thing is, as a tech priest, that is actually not that other character.
Probably not.
No.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
But I love him doing the silly voice.
Yeah,
It's good.
there are definitely some tech priests out there speaking like bat metal.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh my god! Get inside the car.
Everyone's inside now.
All right, everybody's inside. Cool.
We're leaving.
Well, who's driving?
Sam's driving.
Sam.
Sam,
Well,
he
he woke up. I thought he was still fainted.
Andromeda
Yeah,
was able to.
got him away.
I woke him up.
Okay. Sorry, I was distracted. Apparently, a fascist was in a server.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I will have no fascists in my Dark Heresy Warhammer 40k game. Thank you very much.
There is no fascism in the Imperium. My Imperium of Man, it's a democracy.
Managed democracy.
I mean,
And the only
considering
candidate
how-
is the Emperor.
We can talk about this
Considering
later.
how,
right now, drummer, what are you doing on your turn? Oh no, we had him for a moment.
I'm sorry. What I'm going to do for my turn? Sorry. Mount the gun and shoot.
Okay. Because
Eh.
you have to mount the gun this turn, I say you can only do a single shot.
Okay, cool. That's cool. 19. That does nothing. Does nothing to him. Yeah.
No, its armor's too thick. Yeah, cannot. It bounces. The Squigoth now will act. And actually, the what's it? The Vox boss was watching the tank as it backed up and opened its door. Oi! It was a really. Oi, Rustclaw, where you going? Aren't you coming to receive your prize? Give the squig off, yeah, you know, the squig off. But come on back when you're done, okay?
The fuck are you supposed to go back?
we can't go back, bro. They're gonna kill us.
Shuffled away.
Actually,
Wait,
that
no,
was very
no,
polite.
no,
That was a very polite orc.
Yeah. Also, I have an
Yes,
idea,
it was,
actually.
but
We just go back from behind the bleachers, and if anything, the Squigoff's gonna run a bunch of orcs over.
That would be so funny.
Guys, I have a plan.
You know, I think I'm backing this plan up.
He's actually going to scramble some storm boys as well to try and take the Squigoth over. So basically, what will happen is over the next few hours, hundreds will die, but the Squigoth will end up under control.
It's a sacrifice we're willing to make.
Hundreds of orcs dead. Total victory.
Absolute victory.
I'll just grab all these guys, and those guys are all dead. There we go. So you guys will now make your now you have you are home free to make your escape.
Well, we're just gonna. I think we should just watch from the sidelines as best as we can. Just wait until they take down the fucking. Actually, no. I mean, we have a few hours of watching a orcish slaughter to plan what the heck we do.
Yeah. So over those few hours, well, sorry, before before you start planning, a couple more communiques come through. First of all, Vox boss Stieg broadcasts to the whole region that the new lefty tenant has been selected in a death race that was both jaw dropping and a proper good time to watch. Lots of DACA was spent, and lots of boys got a proper scrap in. And that the sorry, the new lefty tenant that will be the war boss's new lefty tenant is Krook Rustclaw. You can hear the crowd cheering behind him on his little microphone, so loud, even through the garbled alien vox that he's broadcasting to you. At the same time, or a little later, you get a reply message from War Boss Grutslag Dogtooth. How pleased he is to hear that his new left lieutenant has been selected. He's also heard disturbing reports that there's Umis landing on the planet. There's Beakies to the north, Umis to the west in the mountains, and Umis to the south in the crop dunes. And further west as well. You can see them landing all around this planet. And now it's time for a right proper fight. First things first, though. The war boss is coming south to the the war boss is coming south to collect his lefty tenant to make proper war on all these humans, all these humies. He'll be down there by the next morning. So with that in mind, you have your what is your next move?
Okay, so we
going
got the
back there?
whole lefty tenant thing. Well,
Yeah.
sort of. But where's
So-
the boss going to again?
The boss is coming south to meet you.
Oh,
Boy.
all right.
uh,
I
Oh
would
my
say-
god.
Actually, I'm gonna change to in character, assuming that I can snap out of my panic.
Oh yeah, by now you're snapped out. It's been enough time. Panic is receded. You're starting to see Storm Boys land on the Squigosaur. Oh, also that was another thing. The war boss also had a question. Has anyone seen Princess?
Oh,
Oh my god.
actually, wouldn't it be really fucking funny to tell that princess, which I assume to be the Squiggoth, that it's here and was taken here by, well, Fox Boss, friggin', God, this name's so complicated.
Stieg Davari Loudmouth.
Steve the RV, loudmouth.
No, not Stieg Harvey. Totally different.
Yeah.
Steve Harvey.
It's such a tongue twister, but yeah.
Steve. Is
okay,
Steve
guys,
Sword?
hear me
Is Steve
out of
Harvey?
character. I'm assuming the Squiggoth is princess that the boss is missing. So what if we tell him that these people have, well, these orcs, they're not people, have taken the Squiggoth and are currently fighting it.
Okay.
Okay. You go do your charisma thing, Mr. Abel. You got this.
We believe in your deceptive prowess.
Remember to talk like an orc. Oh,
Yes,
and by
you're
the
a
way,
very
after
proud
that,
mutant. I mean, psycho.
we should certainly ask for the Penal Legion to stay on standby to give us backup once we mark the boss for termination.
They probably left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I suppose.
to run away. Or drive away.
I believe
Oh,
the
okay.
commander. Yeah, go ahead.
I suppose I'll make the attempt.
Okay, so you're gonna
Yeah,
try and
we're-
call the war boss first.
Well, I was gonna mention something before I do that, actually.
Okay.
Maybe, like, before anything, I would just like to make a point that we're not fighting this war boss. I don't think we have what it takes to take down an orc of that girth. I think this is a job for the angels.
Alright, you were not here when we were briefed. We simply have to tag the orc for termination by an assassin. Then we leave.
Yes.
That is our mission.
How do we tag him again?
We were given this laser pointer.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
You have a device called a Las Indicatrix, which will paint the target for what's it
Ever.
for some kind of targeting. I don't know exactly how to word it. Words escape me right now.
Just invisible paintball.
I like to think that there's some Calidus assassin just waiting. He's been waiting for weeks for us to mark this target.
It's kind of what I had in my head. Like, there's just this assassin waiting for us to mark the boss.
Yeah.
He's just in the
Just
highest
watching
mountain
us
of the planet.
resistance fuck around and find out.
Yeah, he's just in the highest mountain of the planet, shitting, pissing himself.
Not Calidus, I was thinking.
Not even that,
it's
because assassins are
Vindicare.
fucking built different. He's
they're-
probably
Oh, yeah,
private.
he doesn't even do
Easy
that.
assignment for him.
Yeah, just look at this guy.
Oh,
This
yeah.
guy is just chilling.
Let's be honest, that suit probably has like a Dune feature on it. It was just like a Dune suit. But yes.
Vindicare.
We
Yeah.
have a Las Indicatrix to mark the war boss.
Oh, that's very good.
If put correctly, that war boss is going to be killed, and our mission is to extract with the black box.
Oh, very well. I suppose I'll give it my best try then.
The strange relic, or whatever it is.
Yeah, this strange relic. Very well. Hand me the orc thing.
Easily enough,
By the way,
Thaddeus is able to reverse track the. He's got way too much tech use for me to make him roll. He just succeeds. He reverse tracks the signal and is able to make communication with the Vox unit that
The orcs.
the war boss is using.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you hear a chime, bling bling bling,
Bling, bling, bling.
bling.
Okay.
Who's this? I need you to speak.
Oh, yeah. And I said the name of the boss master that I forgot the name. Fuck. It's very hard.
see a very loudmouth Vox boss coming at you over the squat box into your Vox box.
Okay, I believe that name would be repeated to Abel slowly before he said anything. Come on.
Yeah.
Whispering
He said it
to you.
He said it enough times. Yeah.
Okay, so Steve, your fuck monster going to the box right now. There's Princess and Squig over here.
You saying princess? I'm listening.
You're going to hear the Squig off.
Yeah, she's the Squiggoff. She's got my hold on her.
That is here.
Where's here?
We're here then.
Where are
What's
you?
that?
He looks at the goblin. This fuck, I forgot his name.
Just tell it to
Squig
me
ass?
the death race with the new left lieutenant.
You're my left lieutenant. I heard about you. Yes, I saw the race over the. What's it? No, wait, no, he hasn't seen it. I can't
Quick
wait
vision.
to see the race recording. I heard the Gretchen's has got it's all recorded. So Princess is there at the death race, huh?
Well, I'm coming.
Yeah, come get it.
Well, good. I'm coming down in my Daka jet. I'll be there in the morning to collect her. And I'll meet you then. Rustclaw is in the name.
All right, boss.
Well, very
And
good. I'm gonna need good
huh?
orcs like you. All these Yumi gets around us is, it ain't right.
Bro.
We have to blast them all to Zog for the war.
Make a deceit test.
Yippee! Do I get a
Get
bonus?
any bonuses?
The bonuses and the negatives cancel each other out. I'm gonna say so.
Okay.
God damn it. Alright, we hoping for the best with this one. Oh, I know that I'm out of fate points, but you did say last week that if I survive the race, you give me
Oh,
a
yeah.
fate point.
That's right. That's right. So Crack and Abel +1 permanent fate
Yippee!
point.
Yippee!
Did not expect that.
Whoa. I did not think you would
Let's
survive.
fucking go.
Uh,
Alright, let's do this. Nero! I'm joking. Deception. Where's my deception? My deceive.
Yeah.
Deceive and neutral. Let's go!
yes, let's go.
Hey.
Okay. Jeez. All right, so he buys it. He's like, you can kind of hear the smile on his big green ugly face as he can sits back into his command throne or whatever orcs sit in.
Right then, Rustclaw,
Here.
Lieutenant. I'll speak to you soon.
That's not his voice.
We'll speak to you soon. Glad to have you on my side. Dogtooth out.
And he just
That's the box.
yeah.
Abel will sound a very powerful side of like.
You
I
were
swear,
surprisingly good at this.
I've kept myself from
Coincidentally.
having at least 3 aneurysms during this mission.
It only gets worse. He pats around his pocket for a low stick. Can't find any. He's been out for a while.
First time.
Oh shit.
Oh God, this is cursed.
I forgot. You know, I'll just crop it.
Let me see if I bought
Right.
drugs as well.
Right. We will certainly need to distract the war boss in order to tag it, unless one of us can hide. And, well, we do need a green skin to talk to the boss. If that comes to be necessary. Just slowly turns head to the friggin' Gretchen.
Oh, he looks beautiful, Everin. Look at him, guys. We slowly turn to Zaggets.
Wonderful. We just slowly turn to Zagat and T-pose ahead.
We certainly need to make him look bigger, though. And give him a claw. Or what looks to be a claw.
You know what would be the craziest thing? We just grab like the corpse of an orc and just keep adding parts into him.
No. We're gonna we're basically gonna weaken at Bernie's like an orc, and just put like the Gretchen, I don't know,
Yes.
behind it or something.
All right, so
That's what we need to do out of character.
One gun.
So when are we gonna kill this Gretchen?
Right.
After he's done being useful.
Okay. I'm like, you guys are. I'm like, wait, we're gonna use this as a puppet, and then at the same time, the reinforcements are coming. So we need to figure out when we're gonna put a bullet in this thing's head.
Basically, we're gonna do it as soon as like we tag the boss, because he might serve as the distraction if we can't tag the boss immediately.
Okay. All right.
Because yeah, the plan B, if we can't do it immediately, is to like distract the boss. And since we're Yumis, boss would want to crump us immediately, so we need a proper green skin to talk to him. At least that's my idea. And if the garage is still like in the Chimera, we just shoot him.
I don't think we have an elucidator as well for us to translate into work as well. Despite
Hey, what?
them sometimes speaking High Gothic. Oh, we don't have an elucidator, which is a universal translator in 40k, since we're not big time inquisitors.
I mean, so far all the orcs have been able to speak Yumi, so.
So far.
And the
But yeah,
boss has also spoken Yumi, so.
Yeah.
Currently, it's not a problem. Might be in the future.
Yeah.
But yeah, essentially my stupid idea, my like 27 intelligence idea, actually 26 actually, my bad, is to have the Gretchen like, I don't know, we make him look like like a bigger orc somehow, have him distract the boss. What do you all say?
I could back that. It's just the trouble of having to disguise the Gretchen.
Well, he can like just pop out of the hatch, or maybe I don't know, maybe we can just cut off a random orc's head, poke it out of the hatch.
Actually,
How long will that last?
I'm already going to be counted as a heretic unless Inquisitor Reinhold gives me a hand wavium go f yourself mechanicus. So I could just what's the word where you I could just graft the Gretchen's head onto an orc body to see if it'll work.
I don't think we have the power to do that. It's not Ravenlory.
Not with that attitude.
Ugh. I mean, I was just thinking of like kind of just like having him like tied to the front plate of one of the orcs or something. Just hide him there, right? Hide his body there with like just scrap.
The
Like-
issue's
like-
gonna be
like-
lifting the orc because they're very muscular.
Like if we get a big orc head and then we strap that to the top hole of the chimera,
Yeah. I mean,
and then we just shove, and then we just empty the neck and put the thrashing head through it.
We're skivity orking.
Yeah.
Oh god, shut the fuck up.
And then I think Crack has the best ballistic of everyone.
Yeah, I have 52 ballistic skill.
So you can shoot the magic paintball and then we run.
Okay, so
open the
we're
window to
not
the
gonna need
magic
the
paintball.
Gretchen in that case.
Oh?
Maybe he can be like the plan C or something.
Yeah, I mean the Gretchen could get out
Well,
of
the
the.
hope is that we don't need to have to get out of the Chimera to talk to the boss.
Yeah. So the Gretchen gets out for appearance sake, and then the big ass head just kind of pops from the top,
Actually, hold on. I have an idea, a different idea. Well, a variation.
Okay.
We have the Gretchen go talk to the boss and be like, "Oh yeah, the Rust Claw is is getting ready. He's gotta look prim and proper crop-like to meet you, you know." And if the boss is not convinced, then we just pop the head out of the hatch and we try and like pretend we're well, have the chimera be a little far away so it's not as obvious, and just pretend that it is Rustclaw. And like
What's
we
the
can
what's the ranger? What's the range of the marker anyway?
The marker. So this is the way it works. It's a 100-meter range. Takes 3 rounds to mark. 1 minute to transmit signal.
Ooh.
1 minute until the transmitted signal and the package makes landfall.
Okay.
So it would be 3 turns of like holding that shit.
Yeah, it's best not do it in a fight then. In that
Yeah.
case.
Yeah, the car could be like far as fuck.
Yeah. We only need, to get the boss and like make sure he's not moving much.
Yeah. Maybe we put a bead on the Gretchen's ear and then we just essentially whisper what he needs to say.
That actually is not bad.
You know. So like the Gretchen doesn't need to think, right? He just parrots.
Okay, hold on.
So
I have an
we
idea.
take a little bit of that. Yeah. You don't need to think, little buddy.
I can do that. I don't like the rest of this though. You tell me to talk to the war boss and then you're gonna shoot me in the tank. I don't like that part. Can we talk that part over? Maybe we can skip that part.
That's funny.
Yeah. So we'll do it, right? We'll skip that part. Okay, good. Whew, that's a relief.
If you do your job well, he says, lying through his teeth.
And you are funny to think that you have any choice in any of this.
If you do your job well, your orcish gods will reward you handsomely.
Okay, well, actually,
I
orcish.
heard something. What's that?
You have lived longer than most of the Gretchen we have met, so you are already lucky.
You're special.
Wait, I'm lucky. I'm special.
You're special. Special.
Wow. Okay.
Yes,
You are my special. Do.
He says with his warm smile.
Gaslighting, keeping green skin.
He just looks up at you guys with his warm, trusting smile that looks very much like Bob Saget.
Alright. So do I need to roll to gaslight? Or not?
I think he's already gaslit.
Yeah, you don't have to roll.
Bet.
What's it? Okay, so if I'm understanding this right, the chimera is far off. So sorry, plan A.
Yeah.
Don't use chimera, and the Gretchen does all the talking via. You're talking through his mouth with the comm bead.
Basically, yeah. Like Gretchen is gonna go talk and try to stall the boss. I was thinking of having Crack maybe be outside the Chimera, like in a proper sniper position, just in case the Chimera has to drive away. In the rush, they can come pick me up, and I still will have stable enough ground to keep marking if necessary. And if the boss wants to meet Rustclaw, then we're gonna have like we can Bernie's an orc's head through the hatch and like have him quote unquote talk from there and try and delay further if necessary. And once tagged, or once fighting breaks out, whichever happens, the Chimera comes pick me up. I hop into it, and we drive the fuck away.
All right.
I'm open to suggestions, but I think that is it.
I mean, I'm sick. I feel like I gave my all already.
You did
You
great.
did great, just lying through your teeth to the boss.
Yeah, I think I did a pretty. Honestly, I was aiming for bad metal, and I just went for orc. I was aiming for bad metal. I promise you.
You were possessed by an orc spirit.
Yeah, I was like,
I'm gonna go right like this, and then suddenly when no, fire!
and I just went there.
Instead of tapping the warp, you tapped the green sea.
Yeah. For me, Batman is I push my lips forward, and orc I push my lips to the right. I don't know how you guys do it.
Boss. Orc head through the hatch. Chimera. Roll.
I'm surprised that didn't send me into a coughing fit either. That was neat.
Yeah, no, I'm glad it didn't. Okay. Gosh. I love this plan. Did you want to make any calls to the to the what's it? To the guard regiment, or to Stormhouse, or to Nogair at all? Any of your allies, or even to Nagrash? Just listing all of your current allies.
Nagrash is which one is that again?
He's the one that fixed up the battle bus the first time, painted it purple, and made it orky.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because we went to
Actually, you guys painted it purple.
Rustclaw to get more stuff, and then stuff happened.
Yep.
I think we should talk to
We should
Camp
ask
Nogair.
for at least some of the guards to be like on standby to like provide support. Because
exactly.
Inevitably we're gonna get into a firefight.
Yeah.
There's no avoiding that.
Yeah, we could have those dudes on standby.
We should also update Nogair and just say that like we're currently just give him a status update of the situation, and that we're going to face with the boss, basically. And I don't know if possible, actually. Since we're not in the middle of combat, we can try and prepare like the coordinates for the mortars, because we do have that as fire support, the Stormhouse.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys say?
I say, yeah. Let's go for it. I don't know. I'm not the character. I'm not the player, but let's go for it.
I trust you as right now, brain empty.
Gosh, can't believe the 26 intelligence characters making the plans.
It's okay. You're actually the most qualified for this specifically because you hate orcs so much.
Yes.
I'm confused. Is 26 not good?
It's lower than average.
Slow. No, average is 20 actually. I think.
Average is 30.
Oh, it's 30. Okay.
It's
30,
unremarkable, is what it is.
Yeah.
Unremarkable.
Not
Okay,
the
so
sharpest tool in the shed.
Yeah, but your hatred for orcs kind of double your intelligence if you think about it. Just hate them so much.
I can power up my brain specifically for the sake of killing orcs.
Like in your head, you had so many fantasies on how you would kill orcs.
Basically. Just dreams about killing orcs. Alright, anyway. We should... Okay, yeah, we should just, like, set up the Stormhouse to, like, prepare prepare a bombardment here in this, like, this general location, and fire at our command. So, yeah, basically we'll take our time making the coordinates and verifying all the math to just make sure they're not gonna miss the target. Then ask them to fire once shit hits the fan.
Okay.
And at the same time, have the Penal Legions to go and provide backup once, things go bad. Things go south, I should say.
So there is a specific test you have to do for the Stormhouse. To call in a surface-to-ground precision artillery strike, you have to make 1 + 0 command test and 1 + 0 navigate ground test. 6 rounds until impact. So you have to kind of preempt some of this stuff.
Yeah, I was just thinking of doing like the checks now for the targeting, because we have the time to actually get them to target. Because the boss is coming to, like, the death race area. And even if, like, he doesn't hit the boss, it's still gonna probably hit a bunch of orcs, which is always a W.
Yeah. Okay. You want to make those tests now, then?
Who wants to do them? Because I suck them.
Yeah, which test?
Command and navigate ground.
Command I can do.
I think Sam has the navigate ground proficiency.
Mm-hmm.
Navigation is like, if drummer is a death order, that is by definition primal order statistics, so he might have navigation ground. So if you want to check his feat, unless Colibri chose a different thing.
Sorry. Who are you talking about?
So Feral Warlords come
from the name.
Colibri's character, drummer.
Oh, drummer. Okay, I can check him too.
Yeah, it's my assumption. As he's probably a Feral Warlord, he would have navigation ground. Or would it be surface? I don't remember.
I think it's navigate surface. He does not have navigate surface.
Okay.
He took.
I mean, Eli rolled already. Oh, Eli's character,
Yeah.
Sam.
Sam got it. So navigate surface.
Sam got it? Oh, nice. Oh, nice. He just got it. He's just the go himself.
Yep.
Alright. Command time.
Oh, Lordy, commanding.
I thought, did I have anything specific with commander?
Command is a basic test. Let's go.
Yeah, I think I just got it for free from being a rich kid.
Rich kid.
Yeah, I'm just adept at telling people to do things. Alright, let me... any minuses or positives?
It's an ordinary test, so...
Okay.
Not challenging, so that's just a +0 base.
Ordinary?
It's a challenging, so it's +0.
Okay. Okay. Let's. Oh, success! Let's go. With 0.1 degree. Not even close.
Oh, not even close.
Stormhouse radios back and says, coordinates confirmed, ready to fire on your command.
Now!
Preparing to fire.
Wait, what?
Wait, who's
What? No? What?
Okay.
Wait, what? Wait, what's going on? I'm confused.
They say ready to fire. I said no.
Oh,
Are
no,
you,
not right now.
No.
I'll take that back. Are you sure?
No, we're not firing
we're
now.
not. We're not firing. We're not firing. We just have them bitches on standby.
Yeah, we just want them on standby.
Be advised, Stormhouse provides the rain all across the Ash Harrow coast. Cannot hold these coordinates.
Understood.
Can all hold. Okay.
You can't hold the coordinates.
EP. EP.
I will
Yeah,
say,
meaning we're
I
gonna
will
pass
say,
through.
they have them now. If you want to do it again later, you'll get a +10.
Okay. Not that's so good.
EP. Okay. We're good then, right?
Yeah, it's still good.
Okay.
I'm gonna be in the bathroom real quick.
We don't did it. Are we now like around like game end time?
We are closing in on end of the session. Is there anything else you wanted to do before? For example, your plan requires that you have an orc head to puppet.
Oh yeah, no, we will do that.
We do need an orc head. That is what we're missing. But I'm assuming the death race is gonna have a lot of corpses, so we're gonna have to go around and just cut one off in the sneaky.
When would you want to do that?
We have like 24 hours, the boss said, right? It's gonna take him a
he
day.
said in the morning, so it's like it's probably like late afternoon at this point.
16 hours?
Currently, all the orcs are very distracted by the giant squigoth. So just take the long way around as they're trying to contain it and go to like as far away from it as possible where there's a corpse and just cut off a head.
Okay.
A big one.
Yeah, the biggest one there is.
There is going to be quite a number of orcs doing that, working on the squigoth. However, there are still watchtowers, so you will be noticed. Are you going to do anything specific to hide your approach?
Then
I mean, you're not like you're not coming in under smoke or anything or fog or anything, so they can see a tank drive up to the track.
yeah. I mean, we also have like some orcs that are on our team. We can just friendly fire them. They're orcs. They're expendable.
Xenos lives do not matter.
Just call in one of them to go here, like, hey, can you meet me back here behind this rock?
Let me check.
Did any of them survive, actually? That is a good point.
So the orcs
That's a
from
good question.
the orcs from Camp Rustclaw all went with you to the death race.
Oh.
They'll die.
There are none back.
Okay.
There are none back at camp. They all died.
Jeez, they all died.
We got them all killed. Nice.
Is this a...
Wait, there is though one Rustclaw head perfectly there in the camp.
Okay, that's true.
I mean, how
Guys, I'm
long
a
ago
fucking
was
genius.
it that this head was severed?
Oh wait,
was
was it
that?
severed?
Yeah.
Was it not
I know
turned to
we cut off his
mist by an
paw.
autocannon?
I believe it was 7?
I'm pretty sure we shot that thing to
I
pieces.
thought it was through
I
the
don't know.
chest.
I don't know. I
know
genuinely
there's a
do not
big
know.
hole in the guy, but I thought it was through the chest.
I
Shot you that hard!
I can go back and listen to the previous session to make sure. What is your plan
You
B
did.
if his head is not intact? There are other orc corpses there, but they're a lot more rotted because you spent like a week there, and orc
Yeah,
bodies don't keep really well.
Yeah, they tend to just melt, sort of. Well,
Well,
we could probably retrieve our poor boys. Actually, what did we do with the claw? I have an
we
idea.
could.
I think you.
I mean, the only thing that I can
Claw
think.
on our ogre.
The ogre head.
Right.
Yeah.
Can
Oh,
we
yeah.
retrieve it real quick? Because instead of like weakened bird as the head, we can just wave the claw around from the hatch and say, "I'm busy. Give me a second, boss. I'll be right there." This
Or we
chimera
could
is too
paint-
small, and I can't get out. I'm door stuck.
You're
Door
just
stuck.
doing all the Disney movies.
We could paint the ogre green. And like strap up with like metal orc like
I thought it got polarized because he got shot by just a hail of bullets.
Yeah, but like imagine like if we paint the ogre green and we just strap a bunch of like metal orcish parts into him, like the metal jaw that the orcs do. Like we put the googly red eyes that the orcs do. Like the googly goggles, right? The orcs
We're
have.
still gonna be needing those parts and getting them from somewhere. So I
Yeah.
think the claw would be the best idea. Just have it be waved from the hatch and be like, "Hi, I'm stuck here, and I don't want to break this Yumi truck because it's good shooting. Has good DACA in it."
Yeah, but like okay. So my point again. Maybe like if we paint the ogre ring and it pops its head out. If it has the fake orc jaw made of metal thing and the red orc goggles, because those are goggles and they probably fit on the ogre ring just fine. They're not eyes. Huh? And we're far.
We still
And
need
we're far.
We still need to get those from somewhere. That's my point.
Yeah, but like Emma said, don't we have a bunch of rotting corpses? The glasses don't rot.
True. Yeah, you're right.
So we just fashion the jaw thing because from afar it's gonna be hard to see. Essentially, what he's going to see is the metal jaw, the green skin, the googly red eyes, and maybe we shave the ogre.
I think it was already shaved, wasn't it?
Is the ogre bald?
Yeah, he's bald.
Okay, question number 2. What is left of the ogre?
The Ogren is largely like his body is largely intact. He's just punched full of holes.
Damn.
Okay, that works. Alright,
Yeah.
I say wave the. Okay, we can do that. We can do the whole change the head thing first. Like paint it up. Well, we can do that.
This
part.
is very
I
morbid,
suggest
by the
just
way.
waving the claw first because it's
Yeah.
the claw. You know.
Yeah.
It is what marks Rust Claw.
He waved the claw, then he poked the head out. You know, that very goofy, I might say.
Well, poking the head out if the boss is still not convinced.
Yeah, we could pop the claw through a window, and the head through the hatch, right? So it makes cohesive, anatomical sense, which for the orc, very advanced brain.
I was trying to think of having the puppeted head be like a backup plan of the backup plan, because it's still just a head, It's not like we can move the lips or anything and make it talk. So it can. I would imagine it's likely to be less convincing than waving the claw.
Oh yeah, for sure. My point is with how far this is, and this is
I'm not saying not do it at all. I'm just saying leave it as the backup of the backup.
I will also like to point at something else about this planet. It's an aeroplane, right? An arid planet, right, Emran? It's hot.
This region is, yeah.
So from afar, there would be the heat waves. So it would be just hard to see in general.
Yeah, there's gonna be the wavy air.
Wavy air. So maybe we can just fiddle the head just a little bit. This is very morbid, by the way. We should be facing some
Incredibly fucked up, yeah.
yeah, like maybe we should each one get like 2 points of corruption or something. I don't know.
I wouldn't say this.
How about that?
Would be sanity
No.
worthy.
Talking
don't
about
know.
it is different from doing it.
Yeah, like
But we will be doing it though.
yeah, we're gonna be desecrating a corpse, but it's an abhuman corpse.
Yeah, but like we're doing, but like it's super fucked up, right? So
Yeah.
unless you don't have jaded talon, right? It makes you feel some type of way.
Unfortunately not. Which is actually surprising.
Jaded talon for some reason super high. I don't think I can get it. I might be able to. Not sure.
By the way,
I
you wanna
can get
vote?
it.
Yeah. You were saying, Emran?
We're about to finish, but one more thing. You would have been able, specifically, you would have been filled in on the the
Yeah.
situation with the Imperial Guard landing on the planet.
Yeah.
As you guys are driving around, you could probably actually see the location of one of the landers in the forward operating base being set up in the western area of the crop dunes. Probably like around. Oh, jeez, are you guys on this map? Yes. Okay. You're on the overhead map. You're like it's deep in the crop dunes over here. You can see that it's like a huge lander. Think like almost like a starter. No, maybe that's too big. It's big enough for an entire regiment to fit inside. Not that much has come through, but you can guess about a third of a regiment is here, a whole company. And when you heard what the name of it was called, the 72nd, sorry, they clarified on, maybe you guys have been talking back and forth, but these are the Rylerian Sump Fighters 72nd Penal Legion. When you heard that, you got a blast from the past. You remember your vision of 8 intertangled nines surrounded by barbed wire and bloody knives.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, and that's me. Oh, it's gonna happen.
No.
What?
Oh, it's gonna.
The
What's
Penal
gonna
Legion
happen?
is corrupted, possibly.
I understand what's going on, but is it bad?
Oh no!
Very bad.
They're
Oh.
corrupted by the
Basically-
chaos.
I think
Oh,
8
that's
is
fantastic.
yeah, 8 is like the number of corn and 9 is the number of zinch.
So who's corrupted by the fake chaos?
Our
It's
backup.
related to a one-shot that we did. We
Yeah.
are experiencing the consequences of our actions.
Oh, so
Is
everybody's
no one
corrupted by the
memed
chaos.
about Fireteam Epitome surviving the fight, only to be met by a demon host coming out of a lander? That aged like 5 years.
So essentially, I would finally be able to piece that together.
Yeah, you
All
would
right.
make the connection that
Okay.
your vision was foretelling their arrival. Or
Yeah.
The
So-
message was
so-
telling you they were coming. Rather.
Yeah. So
Going back
you,
to
you,
my
you,
vision.
you guys see,
Somewhere, but it's
you know,
nowhere.
yeah. So Abel is fairly fair-skinned, fair-skinned blonde boy. But as he makes that connection, and you guys see on his face, you can see that he goes just absolutely shark white pale. And he's like, "Oh no. Oh no."
Yeah, 8 nines hooked into each other, tied by barbed wire, surrounded by glinting blades. Ooh.
Oh no.
Yeah, we've got guys. Out of the frying pan
I'm
into the
afraid.
fire.
I'm afraid. I'm afraid my companions.
I
The
will tell
Pinot
you what
Legion.
my vision is, but I
That the
can't
two-
remember it.
I found the visions. The message with the visions.
And Emily's gonna be like, I'm afraid, my friends, I finally understand the portent important into me by the Emperor himself. I finally understand it now.
What is it?
The Penal Legion. They're compromised by the worst kind of corruption.
Ah.
Orcs? They're in the Legion?
No. I know what Chaos is. Do I know what Chaos is? I'm a noble. Do I get noble privilege?
You get noble privilege. No, that wouldn't help you get noble privilege. What would though is being a psyker.
So, being a noble psyker, do I get privilege?
No.
That's being a psyker.
Being a psyker,
Okay.
you know what. Being a sanctioned psyker, even you know what chaos is. You've even met
No.
you've even met a demon on this planet, so you wouldn't.
Yes.
You might not necessarily know exactly what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we fought like some Nurgle demons as well at one point because of some bad rolls.
No, crack. The spoiling forces of evil that assault us. The
Like that
the-
demon that Andromeda accidentally summoned?
Yes,
Oh,
but
yeah.
worse in a different way.
How is that worse?
Well, these are shaped to be the angry ones who are more murderous.
Well,
Out of
Are the-
character. Nines represent siege.
Yes. So it's not angry ones,
But-
it's
Hold on.
angry ones.
But 8 represents corn. But 8 represents corn.
8 nines, so I would assume that's formed into like the Star of Chaos, so the 8 would be 8-pointed Star of Chaos.
Yeah.
And the 9
Oh,
would be
okay.
siege.
Oh, okay. So, wars as in more deceptive. They will fight. They will fight weird. They will sunder our minds if we're not careful. Take shelter in your faith as best as you can.
That in the Legion? Corrupted psychers?
This is some bullshit.
He says out loud.
I came here to kill Xenos, not to fight some space demon.
I'm not happy about this either. We should make. We should make them aware of this.
We should probably make sure that the reinforcements we called from them are not in our path then. We're still making them fight the orcs.
Maybe, perhaps, yes.
Shoot 2 Groxes with 1 last bolt.
Is there any way that we could possibly like inform people of the corruption of these guys, of those guys?
Out of character, we don't really have proof other than the vision. Plus,
Oh,
chaos
yeah.
isn't really known, so it's not well spread out knowledge.
We can call them
So
traitors.
Yeah, we can call them traitors, but like, fuck, Man, this is a fucked up situation. Holy.
Yeah.
Kind of cooked. Oh.
Well,
Yeah, setting ships out. Yeah.
this
Monkey boots, stomping through the blood. Yeah, exactly.
this fresh wrinkle provides an interesting conundrum for you guys. Uh, we will end the session here and let you guys stew on it for the next week. Um,
Us. This is an entire legion, correct?
it is a there is a company in your area. It's not an entire regiment, but there's a
Okay.
full company here.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's at least 30 guys.
The one thing about
It-
also
no. Company
technically correct.
you're dealing with a third of the regiment, so it's a lot more than
No, I'm thinking platoon. I'm sorry. I was thinking platoon. Yeah, a company is like composed
company
of
is
like
like a few
5.
platoons or something, right?
Yeah, it's like 5 or so platoons if I recall correctly.
I have a
It's a lot
question.
of guys.
Why don't we try hailing the Mechanicus that wanted to study the Necron tomb?
I'm pretty sure the Space Marines have already done so. The ones we played in that serval shot
Oh
we
yeah.
did.
There's also the Deathwatch is in Damek shipyard. That's where they are.
Yeah, they've
so
also
the
raided
Space
the
Marines
tomb.
are still
and
on the planet.
if I remember
Why don't we
correctly,
try
the
hailing them?
Mechanicus are already poking their heads in the ship we were in as the Marines.
Because I'm like, we have stronger forces right here that can deal with the traitors.
Can't really call on them though, because we're mortals and these guys are Space Marines. They're gonna
I
be like,
mean,
"Ah,
if you
get fucked,
mention
nerd."
traitors, they will come.
True.
What's the difference between a space marine and a mortal?
They can
Yes.
just one punch, just explode our heads. Like a water.
A Space Marine can one punch man 5 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, a Space Marine can literally run through people and they will explode.
Yeah.
Yeah, they run
Walk
about the speed of a truck, I believe.
Roughly, yeah.
Yeah,
And
So
just
here's
power
what
armor,
we
they're
can
about as
just
heavy.
do.
and they
without
do
giving
that
away too
under.
much to them.
Yeah,
So
and they do that under 500 pounds of armor, right? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
So how we can approach trying to contact the Space Marines and the Mechanicus is saying that we received an astropath message warning us that traitors are coming to the planet. And the traitors are those ships that just arrived.
What
I
do they
believe
want here?
Outpost Noguera has the means to contact the Space Marines.
Right. So that should be top of the list for us is to contact Outpost Noguera and then radio silence after that.
Yeah. We also, if they ask for the extent of the corruption, the thing is we're not going to be able to answer that question because we don't know. We don't know
Just
how
answer
corrupt the Legion is.
truthfully. Yeah, just answer truthfully. We don't know. All we can go based off of is the astropath message that we received.
Yeah.
That's just my suggestion there. So
Yeah. Yeah, that's like the best approach in this situation. We can also tell them that we have, coming to this conclusion regarding the message, we've sent them to, we've asked for them to go help with the orcs at the plantation Seresmich, which is where the death race happened.
So yeah, like those are some things we can definitely think about. But I think, I mean, depending on what kind of Death Watch these guys are, from our perspective as the grunts. They would either prioritize the orcs or prioritize the chaos traders. Just depends. Because I think in our timeline, they're currently still dealing with the orcs, right?
Yeah, they were fighting the orcs at the friggin' Max
Okay.
shipyard.
That's correct. They were keeping the orcs from attacking in Nogar, outpost Nogar as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I think we can try and influence them to be urgent about dealing with the chaos traders.
Yeah, because this is like this is technically like all not part of the mission. The mission is to fucking kill the orc, take the funny little artifact that's totally not chaos, and leave.
Right. So yeah, we got some stuff that we can definitely work on. But yeah, like no more talking, like radio silence with the penal legion until
Yes,
we can talk to Noguera.
Objective: kill this guy. Kill that guy.
When you think the situation can't get any worse, and when we get like a little W, things just go bad.
Hey man,
love
at least they're not gunning towards the crashed Necron ship to try to get the Blackstone so they can open a demon world.
Yeah, like
least
they
that.
probably don't even know about the Necrons here.
I hope so.
We are aware of their existence.
Yeah, I don't think that they do.
Yeah.
Because
We are
the only
like,
ones that
aware
know that the
something's
Necrons
here,
are
but
there is Death Watch, the Mechanicus, and Camp Noguera.
Because we also had a sort of run in with them.
Yeah,
But
the
even then,
noise.
we're not really. I don't think we're sure. I don't think we know specifically what they are. Only that there's something funky here.
Yeah, we have no idea what kind of
It was
xenon.
Andromedon that identified them as Necrons
Oh,
because of the noise.
but yeah.
Okay. Well, we will call it there. You guys have a part of a plan at least set forward. We'll return next time for the at least the next part. We'll see where we go from there with this wackadoo plan of yours. Can't wait to see what happens.
All right.
All right.